What's up, YouTube? This is King Kyvik coming at you today with a revised Noble Knight deck profile, and I've actually fixed up the extra deck quite a bit and the main deck, and I've gotten some help from other people, so without any further ado, let's get started. So to start off, I'm playing 2 Merlin. Merlin gets really cloggy towards late game. I mean, this guy's a pretty good card to get out your Madrots and stuff, so I'd always really like to, I guess, get this guy in first hand, but late game, no. Then I'm still playing 2 Madrot. Most people hate me for this, but, I mean, you're going to have to kind of learn to deal with it, because, I mean, you've got 5 search cards to get to them. You don't need all 3. Playing triple Boars. Of course, Boars is literally one of the best cards in the deck. I'd say second best card in the deck. Next to, let's say, rank 5 King, because Boars get your equips out of the deck and pretty much helps you make plays. 2 Gawain, free special summon if you control a light normal monster. 2 Dryston. Dryston's pretty much pop anything when you equip them. 2 Bedwetter. Bedwetter, I was actually thinking about replacing one with maybe a Brothers Gualchavad, maybe a 3rd Madrot. I was thinking either 3rd Madrot or possibly a 3rd Gawain. 2 Gwynethar. Gwynethar's a really great equip card if you can get both on, let's say, your rank 5 King. It makes him invincible to any card effects that would destroy twice per turn. So with Destiny, he's pretty much invincible. Lady of the Lake helps with pretty much just one Lady of the Lake, because I'm playing only 1 Synchro, and you don't want many of these, because it doesn't really go all that great late game. Spells, triple Rhoda. Of course, Rhoda's at 3. Why not? Rhoda's too good. Searches out your Noble Knights. 2 Excalibur. I mainly use this card for making pretty much ranked plays, like making a rank 4 into a rank 5 King, if I really need it, if I can't make the rank 5 King. 2 Caliburn, I think, is one of the best equips in the deck, because you gain 500 life points each turn. And life point gain is always great. 2 Destiny. Destiny keeps your stuff safe once per turn. And pretty much all the equip cards except for Excalibur and Gwynethar re-equip when they're destroyed. So card is really great because it keeps your stuff safe. So it's like, hey, check it out, JD blow up the field. Don't care. My Destiny pops back and protects him again. 1 Gallatin. Gallatin's just a 1000 attack boost. It's pretty. It's good. I want to keep it at 1 because it gets kind of cloggy when you start drawing it. 1 Arfidutier. Arfidutier is kind of bad in this format because everybody runs chainable traps, but Arfidutier is kind of there for removing face-down monsters. Triple MST, because Snatch Steal is now a thing. Snatch Steal can't resolve if it's not on the field, so MST negate. 1 Book of Moon. Book of Moon's kind of, I guess, a staple card because it puts your opponent's stuff face down. I mean, this card wouldn't be great to run against Shaddolls, but I still run it anyway. Foolish Burial helps you get your Lady of the Lake to the grave. Last Chapter, I play only 1 because Last Chapter I like only at late game, and this is only if you control no monsters and your opponent controls one, so this, like, the conditions to activate it are kind of a little limited, so I just go with 1. And 1 Lance. Lance is always great. It's always a good card to use. I just don't like to play more than 1. On to traps. Got D-Prison. D-Prison's kind of like removals. I mean, I've only got 1 ofs of each trap, but I think that's a good number just to keep everything at 1, because you're going to be using equip cards anyway, so you don't want much back row. Well, set back row. 1 Compulse. Compulse is kind of a staple card. Get your opponent's stuff back. Torrential Tribute. Since you've got a protected, Noble Knight monster with all the equip cards and stuff, Torrential's really great because it keeps your stuff on the field but knocks out your opponent's stuff. And I don't care if Burning Abyss gets pluses. It's just removal. 1 Solemn Warning. Warning just negate a summon. Like, hey, check it out. My opponent's playing Madolches. He summons Tiramisu. Oh, too bad. I have a Solemn Warning back row. What are you going to do now? And 1 Dark Bribe. Dark Bribe because Shaddoll Fusion is definitely a thing. I mean, of course they can activate another one, but it's like, hey, check it out, you have 2 of them in the grave now. I mean, you kind of just wasted your first one. Now onto the extra deck. Running 2 rank 5 King. Rank 5 King is, I think, the best Xyz monster you can use in the deck, because you beef him up to, let's say, 3,000 with all the equip cards, and he can pop any monster your opponent has once per turn, which I think is really great. 2 rank 4 King. Rank 4 King is like spell removal, you know. Your opponent has some back row, just destroy it. 1 Excalibur, because the deck runs pretty much only warrior monsters, so it's always a great card to use. And he beefs up to 4,000 attack, which is always nice. Starliege Paladynamo, all the monsters are light monsters. I'm actually proxying the Utopia as a Lavalval Chain, because Lavalval Chain has, you add in Lavalval Chain with a really great combo that I might show in another video. Blade Armor Ninja, again, everything's warriors, and Blade Armor Ninja is just 4,400 attack with open field. That's pretty much amazing. Steel Swarm Roach, just negate some summons. I mean, this only negates inherent summons, even though it's not exactly, you know, put there. But this card is great to use against Yang Zings. Gaga Cowboy, late in game, you know, hey, check it out. My opponent has 700 life points left. Gaga Cowboy for the win. 1 Photon Papilloperative. I just like this because it's another rank 4. Ragna Zero, because a lot of attack boosts are going on, like, hey, my opponent has a Dante, and I have Ragna Zero. Ragna Zero just kill my opponent's Dante, get a free draw. And 1 Synchro. 1 High Launcelin. High Launcelin has gotten me out of a lot of situations, which I think is, he's a great card, and he's easy to make with Lady of the Lake. So, that was my Noble Knight deck profile. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. See ya.